Have you ever pictured what it might feel like to grow older and find yourself truly alone? Not just a quiet evening by yourself, but days filled with the stillness of an empty home, meals eaten in solitude, and nights where the only sound is your own breathing. It is a reality many face, yet few discuss until it arrives. But here is the good news. Being alone as you age does not mean you have to feel lonely or lost. In this video, we will share 4 powerful habits that can keep your mind sharp, your body strong, and your spirit vibrant, even when no one else is around. These are not just quick fixes, but practical steps rooted in real wisdom to help you live with purpose and joy, no matter your circumstances. Tip 1. Build a consistent daily rhythm. When you are living alone in your later years, time can start to feel like a river with no banks, just flowing endlessly without direction. Without the hustle of family, work, or social plans, you might find yourself lingering in bed until midday, skipping meals, or losing track of whether it is Tuesday or Friday. This lack of structure can quietly erode your mental sharpness and emotional steadiness over time. That is why creating a simple daily routine is so vital. It does not need to be rigid or packed with tasks, just a gentle framework to give your days shape and purpose. Wake up at the same time each morning, brush your teeth, put on fresh clothes. Even if you are not leaving the house, sit down for a proper breakfast. Set aside moments for a short walk, a favorite hobby, or even just sitting by a window with a cup of tea. Have dinner at a regular hour and wind down for bed at a reasonable time. This rhythm is not about filling every minute, but about giving your mind and body a steady pulse to rely on. Research shows that routines help older adults sleep better, feel less anxious, and even think more clearly. Take Sarah, a 79-year-old widow who felt adrift after her partner passed. Days blurred into one another until she started setting her alarm for 8 each morning, making her bed, and brewing coffee. Those small steps brought a sense of order, and soon she added an evening stroll to her routine, which lifted her mood. When you are alone, it is easy to let time drift, but a daily rhythm anchors you. It is a quiet act of self-respect that keeps your spirit grounded and your health intact, day after day. Tip 2. Embrace small daily movements to keep your body and mind alive. Growing older alone can sometimes feel like life slows to a standstill. You wake up, settle into a chair, maybe shuffle to the kitchen, then return to sitting for hours. Days slip by with barely a step taken, and before long, your body starts to protest. Your muscles grow stiff, your joints creak, and even climbing a few stairs feels daunting. But here is the truth. You do not need a fancy gym or intense workouts to stay strong. What matters is moving your body every day in simple, gentle ways. A short walk to the end of your street, a few stretches while waiting for your morning coffee, or even standing up and sitting back down a handful of times from your favorite armchair. These small actions tell your body it is still needed, still capable. Movement is not just about keeping your bones and muscles healthy. It lifts your mood, sharpens your memory, and helps your mind stay clear as you age. Studies show that older adults who move regularly feel less down, sleep more soundly, and may even keep their thinking skills sharper for longer. Consider Margaret, an 82-year-old living by herself in a small apartment. After losing her spouse, she rarely left her recliner, and her energy faded. Then she started swaying to music for 10 minutes each morning. Soon, she was strolling to a nearby park daily, feeling stronger and more alive. This is not about chasing fitness goals. It is about preserving your freedom. Every step you take is a gift to your future self, helping you stay able to cook your own meals, tend your garden, or visit a friend without struggle. Plus, moving gets you out into the world. Even just a little, A walk might mean waving to a neighbor, feeling the breeze, or spotting a blooming flower. Those moments remind you that, even alone, you are still connected to life around you. So move a little each day, not for anyone else, but because your body is still here, and it deserves to be honored and kept strong. Tip 3. Nurture small moments of human connection. When you grow older and live alone, the quiet can wrap around you like a heavy blanket. Some days, it feels calm and comforting, but on others, it presses down, making you feel invisible. You might go hours or even days without hearing another voice or saying a single word aloud. Even if you cherish your independence, too much silence can start to wear on your heart and mind. The good news is, staying connected does not mean you need a bustling social life or crowded gatherings. It is about weaving tiny threads of interaction into your days, just enough to remind you that you are still part of the world. A quick phone call to a family member, a brief chat with a neighbor about the weather, or even a friendly exchange with the clerk at your local shop. These small moments carry a surprising warmth. They tell you that you are seen, heard, and valued. Science backs this up. Older adults who maintain even light social ties tend to have stronger immune systems, lower stress, and a reduced risk of memory decline. Think of James, an 80-year-old widower who felt the days grow long after his children moved away. For months, he spoke to almost no one. But then he started saying hello to the mail carrier each day. That simple greeting led to short conversations, and soon he was sharing gardening tips with a neighbor over tea once a week. It was not a big change, but it gave him a spark of joy to look forward to. If there is someone you have not called in a while, try reaching out. Even for a few minutes. If you pass the same person on your walks, offer a smile and a question about their day. You can also find connection through giving back, like helping a community group or sharing a story with someone who listens. These acts do not just lift others, they fill your own soul with purpose. Loneliness is not about how many people are around you, but about feeling apart from them. One kind word, one shared laugh, or one moment of being truly seen can shift that. So take a small step to connect, even if it feels new or clumsy. You deserve to feel close to others. Not because you need them, but because your presence still matters, and the world is better with you in it. Tip 4. Discover a personal purpose to light up your days. As you age and find yourself alone, there is a subtle challenge that can creep in, one that is rarely spoken about. It is not just the quiet of an empty home or the aches of an aging body, but the sense that your role in the world has faded. When work is done, family has grown, or friends are no longer near. It can feel as if life is asking less of you, as if your days no longer matter. But let me tell you, that feeling is far from the truth. Purpose does not vanish with age or solitude. It simply waits for you to reshape it. Finding a small, meaningful reason to rise each morning is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. It does not need to be grand or noticed by others. It could be tending a few potted herbs on your windowsill, knitting scarves for a local shelter, or writing down your thoughts in a notebook each evening. Maybe it is learning a new skill, like sketching flowers, or calling a friend every week to share a laugh. The point is to have something that stirs your heart, something that makes you feel alive and needed, even if only by yourself. Research shows that older adults with a sense of purpose have lower stress, better mental health, and even live longer. Take Anna, a 77-year-old living alone in a quiet town. After her husband passed, her days felt hollow, like she was just waiting for time to pass. Then she started collecting old family recipes, typing them up to share with her grandchildren. It was not a big project, but it gave her a reason to smile, to plan, to feel her life still had value. Purpose gives your days a spark, a reason to move, to think, to care. And here is the beauty of being alone. You have the freedom to explore what truly matters to you. Without others' expectations, maybe you have always wanted to read poetry, try watercolor painting, or listen to every album by your favorite musician. This is your time to dive in. Your purpose does not need to change the world. It just needs to fill your world with meaning. So ask yourself, what is one thing I can do tomorrow that feels worth doing? Whether it is creating, learning, or sharing a piece of myself, when you find that purpose, you turn solitude into a space of strength, where your spirit can thrive, not just survive, because you are still here. And your life is still yours to make beautiful. Think about growing older alone. The quiet can feel heavy, but it is also a chance to rediscover yourself. The 4 habits we shared: a daily rhythm, gentle movement, small connections, and a personal purpose are tools to keep your mind sharp and heart full. You may see your own journey in these words, or feel hope knowing you are not alone. You have power to shape your days. Which habits spoke to you? Which will you try tomorrow? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your ideas inspire us. If this helped, like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs it. Thanks for joining us. See you next time with more ways to live strong and joyful.